Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I'd leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
And now, lining up
in a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Adams! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Adams really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Serbi gets it away. That's a good ball out wide. Dumfries. Guardiola. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Shot could be on. And he shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. Header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Serbi. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. DiMarco. That's a good run down the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's found the way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game. Adams! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
DiMarco. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! It's loose. Oh, Waters has another go! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Terrific header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Dumfries. And it's Barella. Dumfries looking to run onto it. That is good alertness. Çalhanoğlu.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Spread it left. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. DiMarco. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. And it's Messi. Spread out to the left to Nielsen. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Adams certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Dumfries. Dumfries is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Akanji. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Batistuta picks it up out. David Villa! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Shifted it to the flank. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's in plenty of space here. Thuram. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Little doubt, that is a foul. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Sucic. That has not gone well. Right, Batistuta. Threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. To Nielsen. To Nielsen! DiMarco. Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Everyone, please.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Probing pass. Spread neatly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Quick look, then plays it in. Beckenbauer gets it away. And here's DiMarco. Played it again. And it's hoisted clear. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi under intense pressure.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Dumfries is wide and looking to get onto this. Keeper's dealt with that. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 60 minutes is...
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Number 20.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's aimed into the middle. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Crosses it in. In once, big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Played out towards the right wing. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good spread. Dumfries is in a really good position out wide. Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here. Stoichkov to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Number 21, Stoichkov.
And he whips it. Up he goes! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Calhanoglu with the short one. Played in by Barella.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Park Ji-sung! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. Borussia
Dortmund making another change here. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his lead.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung. Now there's a fine ball. And Beckham! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell.
Chance! Dumfries. Park Ji-sung. Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, robust challenge. Sucic. Tries to pass it through. Stoichkov. Delivers with wit.
5 minutes at a time.
Barella. Just seeing the board now. It's going to be 5 extra minutes. Thuram. And he's intervened well there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Thuram. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
We have already started here. And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the cross. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Guardiola goes sliding in. Now it's Watkins. Gesson. He's got away. Real chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Oh, smashing header! Big moment! Massive goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He is through here. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Oh, no joy this time. Digne. Konsa. Neymar. Great ball, and he's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Camera. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Gesson. Neymar. Tries to play it through. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konsa gets across to intercept that. Camera shifted it to the flank. And that has left him in a heap. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that is a little undercooked. Camera. McGinn. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Bellingham. No way through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Camera. And it's Digne. Decent progress down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's intervened well there. Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Now it's Watkins. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Buendia. He's found a way through. Cross into the box. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Cross to the back post. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Watkins has found the net here, of course. Gesson. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half. Buendia. Now it's McGinn. He's being urged to shoot. Neuer clears. Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Digne. Buendia. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cash. Marlen. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass is just off target. Konsa. Cash. To McGinn. Marlen. He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in, and he's in on shot a goal! That's a cute ball. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Guardiola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neuer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Serginho. Swings it across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And they can counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. De Bruyne gets into a good position. Crosses it in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Watkins picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Bellingham. Number 20, Neymar.
Again, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Serginho.
That's really well manoeuvred. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hazard.
David Villa. Number 13.
Can he get it through?
Jisoo.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Elliott. Watkins.
Number 3.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. It's Hazard! And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Sancho. He's a sharp little ball here. But they've got it again. Mings. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mings. Well, that looks a decent ball. Delivered across, takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
But it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cash. Now it's Marlen. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Konsa, Cash, aimed beyond the defence. Oh, great save! Park Ji-sung attempts a clearance. And it's Elliott. And reclaimed it in a trice. Searching pass he's played there.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Park Ji-sung. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is the last effort of the game. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Anybody who has found themselves a little lost today,
So just time for me to say thanks. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I have a lot of time for Andrea Bellotti, someone who's really had to graft his way to the top, described as someone who wasn't blessed with the most talent, but he has that gift of generosity, enthusiasm and passion, and they're all great qualities to have in your locker.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. So we're up and running. Now it's Bellotti. He's in a great position here. He's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. He's there to head it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Borussia Dortmund already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foloruncho. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bellotti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bellotti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Incoming delivery. Cleared away. Luperto. He's picked his way through. And he's on a chance! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Corner number 2 then. comes in! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tries to pass it through. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neuer with the clearance. Luperto.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Belotti. Distributed tidily. Gets into some space. He's shifting through the gears here. That's an excellent interception. Serginho. He has found the way through. That's good play. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide. He rises! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a loose ball. And it's Van Dijk. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chance! No, not the best of headers. Now it's Belotti. Spread out to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. What a throw in. Griezmann. He won't be happy with that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Foloruncho. Luperto. Mina. Good running, strong and purposeful. On the through ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neuer claims comfortably.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mina. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? Neymar gets into a good position. Cross needs to be good.
Well played and well cleared.
That's a sharp pass. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, smashing header! And that should get the job done. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Belotti. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Out for a throw. Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Belotti. That has not gone well. Borussia Dortmund do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Messi is onto this. Now it's Neymar. Delivered a... Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Quality ball. Front-footed pressing going on here. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Belotti. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He can run onto that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Borussia Dortmund are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Caprile getting this one clear. David Villa does really well to win the ball there. Kilitshoy over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol per il Borussia Dortmund. Ha segnato al 72esimo minuto. Numero 10.
There's going to be another change here.
Messi. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 2.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Spread neatly. Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Oh, that is a nice touch. Neymar. And they've got a throw. Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's heaved it away. Moved on forwards. Looking to play him in. Played out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try it.
Shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Ha segnato ad 87esimo minuto. Numero 11. Via!
Borussia Dortmund complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Il quarto uomo indica
Caprini
6 minuti di
gets his
recupero.
gloves on it, nice and calm. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. A header! Decent enough try. And that's a goal kick.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Wrong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. David Villa taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Borussia Dortmund may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, Peter, it's a remarkable result, a real show of character in the circuit.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain...
Kudus! And it's a goal! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Griezmann looking to get on the end of this. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Kudus. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Spread it left. Delivers the ball. Back in once more.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
João Palhinha, Romero, and it's Bergvall. Now it's Richarlison. Bergvall. Now it's Richarlison, and he's worked it through. He is through here! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spread neatly. Ah, that's a fine interception. Bergvall. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Kudus. Now it's Bentancur. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Bentancur is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham! Oh, taken with style! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Spread out to the left. Now it's De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. João Palhinha. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tottenham applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with...
He's got full! Now it's Kudus. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution.
Romero, Pedro Porro, and João Palhinha. Bergvall played out towards the right wing. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Serginho. And he gets rid in a hurry. Makaleli, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Richarlison.
That's going in strongly.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men. And it's Bentancur. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Richarlison. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Richarlison. Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Makaleli. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Udogi. Quality ball. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Nicely weighted ball. Otobert gets into a good position. Otobert unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bentancur has created one goal already. Looking for options for movement. Otobert. Now Udogi. Van der Ven. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What's the first half compared with your expectations?
Borussia Dortmund really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far. Chance! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 9, Richarlison.
Tottenham go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he plays one through. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Johnson. Richarlison. Richarlison! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pinches it off him. Richarlison. Oh, super find. Shot could be on, and he's certainly... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 22, Johnson.
Tottenham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Richarlison. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's De Bruyne. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Pedro Porro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Richarlison. We're back in possession and ready to go again. So we've reached the hour mark. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And we have our very first corner. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. De Bruyne. And he thumps it clear. Borussia Dortmund have got it back, and they'll have another go. Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Odobert. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. De Bruyne! In he goes again! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tell! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Number 4, Silvestre. Substitution in progress.
And that has been cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Jump! There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Borussia Dortmund making another change here. Azar coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Neymar. Coming on the field is number 21, Azar.
Costa Curta. Showing great feet there. Azar with the delivery.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Tell. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Borussia Dortmund must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's got away. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Looking for the run. And this is Azar. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Can he get on the end of this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now, can they get him away? And he's got the beating of his... Richarlison! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
After 90 minutes is number 9, Richarlison.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tell. Now that's well seen too. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Azar. Azar goes on a run down the left wing. Delivers with whip. Park Ji-sung! That's another chance. And it's in. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require...
And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Borussia Dortmund really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, they were up against it, but these players can take heart from what was a worthy response. There was no sign at any stage of the towel being thrown in. So positives can be taken, Peter, even in defeat.
Store where memorabilia from today's
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's having a shot! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the...
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Drives it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tagliafico. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. There's a...
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tagliafico. Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Après 19 minutes de jeu par le numéro 8.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Tessman.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort...
Little doubt, that is a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Tessman. And this is Neymar. He's looking wide. Flings in across. Tolisso. Satriano. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Pour l'équipe du Borussia Dortmund. Après 26 minutes de jeu.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go on better, possibly.
Tessman. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar plays it in. Borussia Dortmund have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. And he's picked out the run. And Messi! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Tolisso. He's found the way through. And a chance! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Neymar receives it in a wide position, steaming on goalwards. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Borussia Dortmund are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Tagliafico clears. Oh, that's fabulous. Really fierce, close defending. He has a look up, takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he was quick to react. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's picked his way through. Great vision. Now there's a fine ball. Cross needs to be... Climbs up big! He scores! The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Played it again. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
He is through here. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tessman. Can he get onto this?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar's cross. Niakate gets it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
David Villa. Messi, so much time and space here. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. David Villa is on. He rises! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Messi. And this is Neymar. Maitland-Niles. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Great ball, and he's in real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Makaleli. Serginho. Now it's Bergkamp. Hazard. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross to the back post. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. Tagliafico. And it's Fofana. Now it's Gazal. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. Serginho. Maitland-Niles kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through, and the counter is on. Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Messi. Looks decent, chance! Niakate with the clearance. And it's Serginho. Niakate is there, and he can get that clear. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now it's Hazard. Bergkamp. Hazard. And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Messi, a huge performance, answering the call. Borussia Dortmund may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fit.